but you could moderate it. They don't even need a moderator. I think it would be.
You even know that? You're Jewish.
No, but
for the warfare that we're all involved in, for me to, and I sat down with her in my house. I actually didn't know her name until 20 seconds before we started. I said, I think you're red pill black. Seems largely confused about a bunch of issues, and I hope that she will talk to people who know a little bit more about some of them. I don't think that I'm just not in the place anymore where I want to be involved in the firestorm of burn everything down as it relates to her and everything else. I would say just on Israel specifically, what I've heard her say, she seems largely confused about a bunch of issues, and I hope that she will talk to people who know a little bit more about some of this stuff than she is. You know, there was a video where she was talking about the Muslim quarter in the old city of.
Okay, so we're not going to get into, all of what Dave Rubin was saying. I was trying to get to the point where he basically claims to predict Candace Owens getting fired from the Daily Wire. So let's go ahead and get into it. But he went into other stuff that did not matter. So what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Candace Owens has been let go from the Daily Wire.
Every single.
So the last few days, now you guys know that I have been making some Candace Owens videos. I've been talking about Candace Owens and talking about like her situation, like what's really been going on, right? So, and I kept saying that I really thought she was on some sort of campaign to introduce herself to other audience members, because I really audience members, sorry. Because I really feel like Candace knew she was not going to be at the Daily Wire for too long. And then I felt it after this episode. This was her last episode on the Daily Wire. And I was like, you know what? This is about to come to an end. So let's listen to what she had to say here. A few seconds, Come on.
Everybody's noticing it. Every single, guys, I'm going to be honest with you because everybody's noticing it. Every single political commentator in America, every single one of them knows this, that if you do not step out and say things that are radically pro-Israel, or if you are too quiet on certain narratives and they want you to be radically pro-Israel, you can lose everything. That's truth. That is a fact. I'm not feeling like I need to hide from that anymore or be afraid to say it, rather, is a better way to say it, because I've endured this for years. I'm just at the end of my rope. I have given so much rope here and I am just done with it.
It's pretty strong.
Guys, I'm going to be honest with you because everybody's noticed.
I thought it was going to, it's a pretty strong statement here from Candace that every political commentator knows that you have to be pretty strong with, standing for Israel. And, that she's known this for a while, she's tired of holding back about it. Now, she ended that episode with saying, I'll see you guys, in the morning for a new one or whatever, right? And that episode came out, I believe that episode came out 2 days ago, right? So she left thinking that she had a job, kind of like what happened to Tucker Carlson. And then this morning, Jeremy Boring, he posted that Candace Owens and Daily Wire have ended their relationship. Now, these were the same people who said that Candace Owens was allowed to speak up about things that she felt, that they were, fighting for freedom of speech, whatever that is to them, and that they would not ever fire her for such a thing. And then now today, here we are, where it appears that, to me, I would assume that they did end up letting her go, probably with a severance package. We'll never know. We won't know. What they'll do is they're not going to talk about it in any kind of detail, because with Tucker, we did at least, I think, know that Tucker straight said he got fired, but Candace has not come out and said that she has gotten fired. But we do actually have, no. So people are reacting to this. Now, again, like I said, her last few episodes have been very, just saying whatever. And not whatever, like, oh, she's just losing her mind and talking. Like, no, she's been talking about things that people don't usually talk about. There's just been a lot coming out with, of course, the Diddy trial, with war in Palestine, you know, everything. And yes, I remember when Ben Shapiro went on some sort of emotional outrage. I did cover it on his channel. Like, it's nice to, you know, step back and look at the good old times, right? And so this was what happened.
Yes, the question was about Candace Owens. I think her behavior during this is disgraceful. Without a doubt, I think it's I think she's been absolutely disgraceful. I think that her faux sophistication on these particular issues has been ridiculous. It's not faux sophistication, it's ridiculous. Everybody can see the moves that she's making and the things that she's saying, and I find them disreputable.
Yeah,
so you heard that. So to go back,
you know, I mean, just good old times. And actually, the beginning of this video is actually funny because just he was always coming at her or something. This was when he was responding to how she was responding to the Kanye West situation.
I think that she is morally wrong. I think the way she responds, and she says things that are audacious and I think need to be said sometimes. Sometimes I think that she is morally wrong. I think the way she responded to Kanye, I've said this clearly, was dead wrong.
well, you can't tell people what to say. And
so, yeah, anyway, so we went back, we took a look and we saw the good old times between Ben and Candace, their relationship and where it's been going. Really, I think definitely since the Kanye thing, right? Definitely, right? So, you know, people are reacting to this. I mean, it's crazy. So here we are. And the girl said, like, really, I think in her video, that last episode that she made, it was one of them things like, for 2 years, this particular rabbi, now there's this rabbi who is saying that it is because of him. You know what I mean? Like, yay, they listen to me. That's why Candace is gone. So it's just hilarious. It really is just hilarious. This guy, where's this guy? Rabbi Shmuley. He might have already. He might have. Or did he? Okay, bet. So I thought he blocked me. Some of these people do have me blocked. Is it him 30 minutes ago? Proverbs 24:17. I love it when. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna leave that part alone. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and do not let your heart be glad when he stumbles. I take no joy in the fall of anti-Semite Candace Owens. It would have been so much better had she not unleashed a triad of potentially violent incitement against me and my family, against the Jewish people and my daughter. But gone are the days when the Jews are silent and when those who attempt to smear and destroy our names and reputation, leading to attack against our communities, go unpunished. Ben Shapiro still has much to answer for as to why he allowed her defamation to go on for 2 years before taking any action. We will find out. My family's legal libel and defamation claims against Candace and the Daily Wire remain. Never again. And I just kind of want you to let that marinate. Okay? I'm not going to say anything else. But if you want to hear more, I will be live later. I'm going to leave that right there where it's at. Well, you can follow me at That Girl KC1 on Twitter, and you can really see how I feel about statements like this. Because really, what does this mean? The man said, "Do not rejoice when your enemy falls." Looks like he's rejoicing, right? Actually, he said more than this. This guy, this Shmuley guy, he thinks it's really because of him. It's not. The New York Post has just confirmed, after calling me and my hag daughter monsters and liking tweets, certain kind of tweets, Candace Owens has been fired. So yeah, that was like him, saying that he was happy about it or whatever, just, making the statement. My daughter has gone after Candace anti-Semitism for 2 years. We Jews will not take abuse in silence. I don't even know how far this video is going to go. Oh boy. That's the daughter. I'm sure you learned your lesson, right? But hey, this is actually not happening. Don't believe what you're seeing here. So you know, she was posting a lot about this, you know, the situation. He was very, very satisfied how this went down. Like I said, Candace, so she's been going on these different podcasts. She was talking about a lot of what was going on in real life, in just breaking down the wall and trying to reach people. And this is what happened today. It gives me a lot of questions about, you know, the Daily Wire and their messaging with freedom of speech. You know, it just leaves me questioning a lot, you know. And you guys, how do you guys feel about this, right? Drop a comment below. Let me know. So this is what we have. We'll see if she is making any response to this, has anything to say about it. We'll look out for Ben Shapiro. But, you know, Matt Walsh, Michael knows, what are these people going to say about this? So we'll definitely be looking for their response to the situation.
Just fire you.
Well, as I explained on Tucker Carlson's show, like, Ben doesn't have the power to fire me. And it's not even saying that we disagree on Israel and Palestine. I just think that he's obviously, his wife is Israeli. He spends a lot of time in Israel throughout the year. I think when you have an emotional attachment to some place, that sometimes your reaction to anything is going to be more extreme to it, you know.
So, you know, she foreshadowed yesterday that she would not be fired. I don't know why she ever thought that. So she really didn't think she was fired. So this is quite the revelation. This is wow. I mean, this is it. Like I mean, like I said, I've reported on this before. I had a feeling this was coming, but I don't know. It's really not good optics, though. We'll say that it's not good optics for the Daily Wire. But we'll keep watching and we'll keep seeing what goes on, what happens next. And I'll be back with updates, guys. I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.